closing in on the end of the month and I've fallen behind just a little bit. So I'm going to take you along with me this week as I kind of get caught up on what little I am behind and keep myself accountable. So let's do it. Hi, my name is Dawn Dalton. I am a freelance writer and an author, and I've fallen a little bit behind last week. I missed my normal word count by 2 pages, but there were a few things that kind of played into that. One of the days that I would normally have gotten a few extra pages written to kind of catch up from the days that I'm too tired to after work, I ended up going over to a friend's house so that we could discuss gaming and our next sessions, and kind of what I'm gonna play next. He feels a little bit bad because I'm usually pigeonholed for Legend of the Five Rings into the courtier because I'm generally the only girl in the group and all the guys want to play samurai. So I don't usually care because it means that I have a very specific role in the group, but I ended up not getting much writing done that day, and on top of that we finally set up the 3D filament printer. We already have a resin printer, but one of my friends gave us a filament printer that has been sitting and collecting dust until sometime this last week. And of course, that means you have to play with it and learn how it works. And that got in the way of writing. And I know better. So it's Monday. I just got done with work and grocery shopping, and I started the first load of laundry. The puppy is snoring next to me if you can hear her. I would apologize, but I'm not gonna apologize for how adorable it is. So in a week, normally, I set up my planner with my to-do list, the trackers of things that I wanna keep track of, and then I have this section for my socials, which is I just write the title of whatever it is that I did that week, just sort of to keep track of what I did. And then I have a section in my notes for my author goals. This is a little bit newer for me, and it's really for me to hone in on what tasks I do need to focus on this week. Because normally what happens is my to-do list says that I need to write 14 pages and 7,000 words. That doesn't tell me what I'm working on. So adding in the author goals to focus myself in on, okay, I need to finish my edits on press start. I need to get Roll of the Dice to 50,000 words. I need to get Love in the Shadows to 85 pages. Starshot and Howler needs to go to 25 pages. Even though I know to get my 14 pages for the week, I'm gonna go over those. I know that I want to plot the second section of Picking Up the Pieces and Starshot and Howler because I'm kind of bouncing back and forth with that book of, okay, this first section's done, I can write it, fill in the blanks. Let's look at the second section, fill in the blanks. And it's just something new that I'm trying out, and we'll see if it actually works, because I know that the first draft of it did not get me close to a novel, and it was definitely missing stuff. And then I have that I need to buy my books now that the money has cleared my bank account to be able to buy them. So, and that was a gift from my sister to kind of kickstart me hand selling my books. She gave me the money to buy 10 books to be able to have on my person wherever I go. So today, being a Monday, you can see that I've made my to-do list for the day. I've already worked. I've already checked the website that I need to check for my freelance work. I've gone grocery shopping. Laundry's about a third of the way done. I do need to clean off my desk just a little bit. It's just a little tiny bit messy. Not too bad. I did some good cleaning of it yesterday, but there's still stuff that needs to just go back to my bedroom. I did my YouTube short and my TikTok, and I need to type my 1,000 words and write 2 pages, and then the rest is just workout stuff. So I think I'm gonna start with typing up some of the notes I have for a completely different story, because I just need the beginning of the week to have a lot of words before I start my edits, because those are very slow words and I don't want to fall so far behind that I am panic catching up later. So I'm gonna type up some notes that I have for another story and just sort of give myself that boost for the week. Happy Wednesday. I know what you're gonna say. Wait, but you didn't do anything, you didn't film anything for Tuesday. And you'd be right. I knew that I was gonna have a work meeting that was gonna run a little bit long, a little bit longer than my normal work day. So I went in a little bit later than normal by like an hour, and the meeting ran long. And I basically got home with just enough time to eat dinner and change and go to martial arts. And then, as Murphy's Law dictates, martial arts took longer than it normally would. And by the time I got home, all I did was shower, check some messages, and go to bed. And I think that that would mean that I had a really good night's sleep, but I didn't. I got woken up by my husband getting an emergency call for work, and the puppy deciding that 6:30 was the time for being awake, because obviously there's only one human in the bed. And so I kind of had to take her outside, and then I went back to sleep. I texted my boss to let him know that I'm switching my day off from tomorrow to today, which is fine because my schedule is flexible so long as I get my work done. Nobody really cares when I'm in. So I need to catch up on yesterday's missed writing and do today's writing. And I do want to also buy my books, because that's on my list of things to do. The money's cleared the account, it's time to buy them. So that's gonna be part of today's stuff. So crossing my fingers I can get 2,000 words written and 4 pages handwritten. That's the goal. I also need to do my Medium post, because I obviously didn't have time yesterday. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast and drink my coffee and get this day going. Happy Thursday. Yesterday was not a great writing day. It was a good writing day, but it wasn't a great writing day. I don't get to give myself a little sticker for yesterday. I did write 3 pages and I put in a little over 500 words into my manuscripts, but because I'm in this weird editing, adjusting phase of most of the books I'm typing, I'm not getting as many words as I would like. So I'm done with work for the day. I just finished filming my video for when you see this last week. The other thing I did do yesterday is I did order my books. I think today I am going to finish up my goal of getting Love in the Shadows to 85,000 or 85 pages. God, I wish 85,000 words. That'd be great right about now. And then I do need to finish my Medium post that I started yesterday, but kind of got sidetracked and didn't finish. So I think I am going to finish the Medium post first, and then I am going to get to writing, and hopefully I can get 1,000 words, 2 pages done today, but we'll see. Happy Friday. Yesterday I did manage to get 2 pages written and 300 words typed. I didn't quite reach the 1,000 word goal because it was my best friend's birthday and we sat on a video call for the last hour of the day, so it was really nice to talk to her and hang out and to see some of the cool stuff that her and her daughters got when they went thrifting. But now I'm home from work. May's about to lay down and take a nap, and I got a box. I got a box for my mom. This should be the books she ordered for family that I need to sign and basically just turn around and send right back. So I'm gonna get this opened. Some of the money for returning to me and the rest for buying 10 more books to sell. So, you know how last week's video I said how my sister had paid for me to order 10 books so that I could have books of my own to sell, because most of my sales are probably going to be hand sales. Well, inside of the box is a note from my mom and a check. And it says, please sign the 5 books too, and tells me who all needs books. And she's like, use some of the money for returning them to me and the rest for buying 10 more books to sell and to help pay for your next cover. Love, Mom and Dad. I'm fine. I'm fine. She also said that there were other surprises in the box, and holy crow, there are. So one of the things my mom has gotten into recently is a lot of paper crafting, and she sent me a lot of these really pretty, like, look at that, envelope things. She even wrote what they were so that I know what they are. And they have all these pockets. So I do actually use the butterfly one that I originally got from my mom to hold like the receipts for stuff. So, oh, good Lord. I'm gonna use another one for like my author receipts for like when I go out to coffee and stuff like that. Like there's a steampunk one. God, look at the back of this one. Those are so freaking cool. These are so cool. I don't know what I'm going to use them all for, but I'm going to find a use for them. And then, of course, the main point of this box my book that I have to sign and send back. And yeah, I'm gonna be over here crying for a little bit, and I need to edit this week's video and get it up because, yeah, that's what I have to do. And I'm gonna eat some dinner and hopefully get some writing in before I have to go to my game tonight. Happy Saturday. Yesterday I only got 2 pages written because I also had my role-playing game last night, and I ended up calling my mom after I finished recording to kind of yell at her for the check, and she's like, no, you yell at your dad because he's the one that picked how much we were sending you, which, while I say I yelled at them, I am completely and utterly grateful for every drop of support that they have given me over the years. I'm not gonna cry because, dude, I did a lot of crying yesterday, and kind of over the last week over the level of support my family has been showing me recently, in addition to what they normally would. So today is Saturday. I need to run to the UPS store and send back the books that I signed yesterday, and run to the bank, obviously. And then I need to buckle down and get some actual typing done. Today I want to try to finish the chapter I'm working on in Press Start and get some extra words into Roll of the Dice. I did get the second and third sections plotted yesterday for picking up the pieces. I just made some small changes, well, and some big changes to the way the plot was running from the last time I worked through it, so that's almost ready to go. I still need to finish replotting Starshot and Howler. Hopefully today will be a good day. I also want to get 3 pages handwritten today and try to get as many words typed as humanly possible. So yeah, let's do this. Sunday. Yesterday was a fairly good writing day, not nearly as good as I had hoped for, but I did get 2 pages written and a little over 2,200 words typed. But the best part of all is I did actually finish my edits on Press Start. So now I do have to shift all of that over to a new document, run it through grammar and spelling check, and then I can send it to my alpha reader, which means that we are just one step closer to actually having Press Start ready to be published. I also worked on bookmarks yesterday. I have a few hiccups with them that I need to go back and retool the edit on, but today I shouldn't have problems getting the 2,500 words typed that I need to today and the 3 pages written, because I don't really have any place I need to go, no errands that need to be run. So one thing I really do love about having my weekends off is, for the most part, I can catch up on anything that I didn't get done during the week. I do also want to do a little bit of work in my planner as tomorrow starts my week, so I do need to set up next week's to-do list and trackers and everything. But otherwise, today should just be a good writing day. I do need to clean up my desk a little bit. It does get a little wild and crazy by the end of the week just because I am not as good about putting stuff away as I should be. But first things first, I'm going to finish typing up what I was working on last night, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of handwriting and cleaning up of my desk. It's Monday, so how did I do last week? Sunday, I ended the day with 3 pages handwritten and a little over 2,600 words typed, which put me at a grand total of 71,001 words for the week and 14 pages handwritten. Of my author goals, the only thing I didn't complete was getting the second section of Starshot and Howler plotted, but I figure that's a bit of a wash because I did plot 2 sections of picking up the pieces. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed walking through a week in my life as a writer with a job. One of the things I am super appreciative of is the fact that I can use my weekends to catch up on my writing when I fall behind during the week. The only downside is the pressure to catch up when I fall behind during the week, because I would like to actually relax during my weekends, but that means I do have to front load my weeks. But it's still a balancing act and one that I am still working on. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to feed the algorithm, boop the like button, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.